Hello and very good morning everyone. Welcome to SSC Monk channel. Today in this class we'll be discussing and we'll be solving all types of question asked in SSC and RRB examination from average chapter. Every types with all levels will be covered in this chapter. This is a 40 days 40 rapid revision series. We have already completed 10 classes. If you are joining for the first time, check out SSC Monk playlist for the details of other classes. Also for the class notes and question PDFs, join SSC Monk official Telegram channel. I am also conducting daily target series for the in that group, and also you will get this PDF. So basically this is a very important chapter. Why? Because you will get one question directly from this chapter plus one more through data interpretation question. So there will be two questions. That means four numbers will be coming from this particular chapter. So your concept should be crystal clear in this particular chapter. Now understand what are the types of question being asked from average. See, these are the types. Basic formula, consecutive number based question. X is added to consecutive number, then what is the impact on average? Misread number questions. X numbers are added, subtracted, multiplied, divided, then what is the average? Persons joining or leaving the group. Persons join at another person's place or replacement thing. Average of some numbers out of given numbers. Innings based questions depending on the sports. Okay, so these are the types we'll be covering from easy to hard level. All types will be covered in this particular series. So what is your job? Start with the class, take out pen and paper and get ready, because 93 days are left for your CGL tier 1 exam. It will be conducted on 30th August. So you should have at least done twice revision before your examination. Otherwise it will be really tough to score 44 plus in math. So get ready guys. First question: the sales of 5 days are given as 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, 7,000, 9,000. What must be sales? What must the sales be on 6th day so that the average becomes 8,500? Now, so total is what? 35,000 in 5 days. That is equal to 7,000 my average. Or I can say, sir, 8,500 average for 6 days. Sir, 8,500 into 6 is equal to 51,000. So what is the difference, sir? 51,000 minus 35,000 is equal to 16,000. Someone can answer it this way, or someone can do it, sir. Now 8,500 is the new average. That means new number has the average 8,500 plus from this average 1,500 has been increased. 1,500 has been increased for how many numbers, sir? 5 numbers. So total increase 7,500. So this increase has been brought by what? The new number. So 8,500 plus 7,500 is equal to 16,000. So one can solve it this way and someone can solve it in this way. Whichever way you find it normal, natural to you, solve it that way. Next. The average weight of two player P and Q of a football team is 38. The average weight of P, Q and their coach T is 49 kg. Now understand. P, Q, average weight 38. That means P also 38, Q also 38. Now it is for your understanding. This is not the final. Okay, now understand. T is coming. So once T comes, the average becomes 49. That means T average weight is 49 plus he brought something extra so that this average also got increased to 49. Yes or no? So what is the difference? The difference is 49 minus 38, that is equal to 11, and this 11 kg is increased in P and Q. That means twice, that is equal to 22 kg. So what is the T's actual weight? 49 plus 22, that is equal to 71 kg. Option A is the right answer, because whatever T brought with itself, that has been being distributed between P and Q. Clear? Next. The ratio of numbers of men to the number of women in the office are 2:3. If the average weight of the men and women in the office is 56 kg, 51 kg, find the average weight. Now in this sort of question, what you need to understand? So let's say there are 2 men, average weight 56 kg. There are 3 women, average weight 51 kg. This is what? This is the total waste. How many total employee? 2 plus 3, 5. So 2 into 56 is equal to 112 plus 3 into 51 is equal to 153 divided by 5. Sir, if I add it, I will get 265 by 5. Sir, 5 5s are 25, 1353s are 15. So average weight is equal to 53 kg. Done. In this sort of question, you will be solve it like this. Next. Average of 26 number is 0. Now this is a very conceptual question. Most of you will do what? the average of 26 number is 0. Of them, how many may be greater than 0? Sir, if average is 20, sir, 26 number we are talking, sir, 13 will be positive, 13 will be negative. So they both will cross each other and that will get me 0 answer. Yes or no? This is what you will all will do. Then you will think, sir, 13 is not in this option. So what you need to do? Now understand. If I say average of 26 number 0, that means let's say my first number to 25th number, whatever I get, for an example, I get here 1 lakh. If I add 25 numbers, I get 1 lakh. If my 26th number is minus 1 lakh, the addition, the sum will be 0 and total sum divided by 26 number will also get me 0. Yes or no? That means maximum 25 numbers, they can be positive. That means they can be greater than 0. So the answer will be option B. Clear? Next. Average of 2-digit numbers. Understand this. 2-digit numbers 37, 45, 6x and x6 is 48. Now here most of you will fail. Why? Sir, you read it as 6x x6. Sir, x6 6x, that has nothing to do with it. So what I will do? 6x 6x 12x, 12x plus this I will add, then I will solve it with this. No. If you do that, you will not get the answer. You will waste your time and you will fail in the exam. Sir, 6x means this is my unit digit, this is my 10th place digit. Sir, x 6th means x is my 10th digit unit, 6 is my unit digits number. That means 6x can be written as 60 plus x. For an example, 65. 65 can be written as 60 plus 5. This is what? This is their place value. So this way 60x can be written, 6x can be written as 60 plus x and x6 can be written as 10 multiplied by x plus 6. Yes or no? Yes. Now sir, what is given? Sir, 37 plus 45 plus 60 plus x plus 10x plus 6 divided by 4 is equal to 48. This is what it has given in the question. Yes or no? Yes. Now sir, 45 plus 37 is equal to 82 plus 60. So that will be 142 plus 6, 148. Yes or no? Yes. Plus x plus 10x is equal to 11x. So here 4 will be multiplied here. So it will be, sir, 192. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, 11x is equal to 192 minus 148, which is equal to 44. Sir, 11x is 44. So x will be 44 by 11, 4. Sir, if x is 4, 4x plus 3, that is equal to 16 plus 3, 19. X plus 7, that is equal to 11. Sir, 19 plus 11 is equal to 30 divided by 2 because it is asking about the average, which is equal to 15. Answer option B. Clear? Sorted? Next. Average of 7 numbers is 9. If each number is multiplied by p, what will be the, and the average is 36. Now for an example, there are 5 numbers A, B, C, D. If I and its average, for an example, divided by p is equal to, let's say, a plus b plus c plus d divided by 4 is equal to, let's say, x. Clear? So a plus b plus c plus d is equal to x by x into 4, 4x. Now if I say I add p to this, and if I take the average, what I can write? Sir, here I can write a plus b plus c plus d plus 4 times p divided by 4 will be my average. Sir, a plus b plus c plus d is equal to what? 4x plus 4p divided by 4. 4 crossed out. So what is my average? X plus p. That means whatever I add, whatever I multiply, whatever I subtract, it will get me the same type of average. So here previously average was 9. P added? Yes or no? Average of 7 number was 9. Sorry, p multiplied. So it is 9 into p is equal to 36. So what is p? 9 4s are 36. So what was been multiplied? Sir, 4 has been multiplied. So this concept is for same for subtraction, addition and multiplication. Clear? Even if I take it here, p, ap plus bp plus cp plus dp divided by 4 is equal to my average. So p common, a plus b plus c plus d by 4 will get me average. Sir, a plus b plus c plus d by 4 is equal to x. So average is equal to px. So this is how we solve it. Clear? Next. The average marks obtained by Saloni in 4 papers is 51. In the 5th paper, he got 56 marks. Find the average. Sir, understand. 51 was the average number of 4 papers. He got how much? 56 he got. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, that means how much? This is the 5th paper. So what is the difference? 5 number is the difference. That means this 5 number now will be distributed among all these 5. Yes or no? Yes. So let's say, sir, all these number were 51. First to 5 number, average 51. Now how many numbers are, what is the number I have in hand? 5 numbers. Distributing between 5 numbers. So 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. So the new average will be 51 plus 1 is equal to 52. Answer option C. Very basic. Next. Find the average of first 16 natural numbers. So these are the theories. So the average of first n natural number is equal to n plus 1 by 2. Okay, so here 16, that means 17 by 2, that is equal to 8.5. Option answer D. Next, average of 4 consecutive even numbers. Now you need to remember the formulas. Okay, if you do not remember the formulas, it will be hectic. Now in terms of, if you do not remember the formula in these cases, okay, so how you do understand? So let's say a is my first even number, so the next even number will be a plus 2, the next even number will be a plus 4, the next even number will be a plus 6. So 4 even numbers are there, so its average will get me 27. Yes or no? Yes. And a is the smallest one. Sir, how many a? 4a plus 2 plus 4, 6 plus 6, 12 divided by 4 is equal to 27. Or I can write, sir, 4 crossed out, 4 3s are 12. Sir, a plus 3 is equal to 27. The value of a is equal to 24. A is my smallest number, so my smallest positive number out of this 4 consecutive number will be 24. Clear? Yes or no? Yes. Next, the average of first 92 even numbers. Now understand that whenever it will ask about find out the average of this many numbers, that many numbers, you need to directly remember the question. And this was also asked in your tier 2 examination and in both shifts. This was not asked only in 18th January. This was also asked in 20th January paper as well. So remember this. Whenever you are asked about average of n natural numbers, it is n plus 1 by. If it asks about average of square of n natural number, average will be n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. If it asks about average of cube of n natural number, it will be n into n plus 1 whole square by 4. If it asks about average of n even number, first n even numbers, then the answer will be n plus 1. If it asks about average of n first n consecutive odd numbers, then the average will be n. Clear? Yes or no? Yes. So here it is asking about average of first 92 even number. So it is n plus 1, that is 93. Next. What is the average of square of first 10 natural numbers? What I told you, in case of square, it will be n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Sir, n is what? 10. So 10 plus 1, 11, multiplied by 2 into 10, 20 plus 1, 21 divided by 6. Sir, 3 2 just 6, 3 7 are 21. So this is 77 by 2. That is equal to 38.5. Answer option C. Clear? Next. What will be the average of cube of first natural n 13 natural number? Sir, answer n into n plus 1 square by 2. Sorry, 4. So n is equal to what? 13. N plus 1, that means 13 plus 1, 14. 14 square is equal to 196 divided by 4. Yes or no? Sir, 4 4 just 16. 3 6 4 9 is 36. Sir, 39 into 49 will get me the answer. But before I multiply, sir, 3 unit digit, 9 unit digit. My unit digit will be 7. So in this option, only one option is unit digit 7. That is option D. Right answer option D. Clear? Next. The sum of 3 consecutive odd number is 58. 58 more than average of these numbers. Find the largest number. So what it is saying? It is saying a, let's say, is a number. So when I'm saying 3 consecutive odd numbers, so the odd number will be what? Sir, if a is a odd number, so its consecutive number will be a plus d. and a minus d? Yes or no? Yes. So when I'm saying the sum of these three numbers is equal to 58 more than average of all these numbers divided by 3. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, here minus d plus d cross out. So this is 3a is equal to 58 plus minus d plus d cross out. 3a by 3 is equal to 3 crossed out a. Sir, 3a is equal to 58 plus a. 3a minus a, that is 2a is equal to 58. A is equal to 58 by 2, that is equal to 29. But sir, it is asking about the largest number. It is asking about the largest number. Now sir, if one number is 29 and it is my middle number, so the next consecutive odd number will be what? 29 plus 2, that is equal to 31. Answer option. Clear? Next. Average of 5 numbers where the difference between two consecutive number is 5. So that means, see, when I'm saying average of 5 numbers, that means the average will be this way: a minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 2d. So this is how consecutive numbers are written. Now d is what? D is the difference between them. What is it saying? So difference between them is 5. That means if a is a, this will be a minus 5, this will be a minus 10, this will be a plus 10, sorry, a plus 5, and this will be a plus 10. Clear? It is saying this average is equal to 215. That means if I add all these divided by 5 is equal to 215. Sir, minus 10 plus 10 crossed out, plus 5 minus 5 crossed out. Sir, in the upper side it is 5a. Sir, 5a by 5 is equal to 215. 5 crossed out, a is equal to 215. It is asking about what? Least number. Sir, least number is a minus 10. That means 215 minus 10, which is equal to 205. Answer option B. Clear? Next. X number is added to consecutive number based problem. So it is saying the mean of 25 numbers is 14. So for 25 numbers, mean was what? 14. Sir, if 3 is added to each number, what will be the mean? What I told you, it is the 3 will be only added to it. So it will be 14 plus 3, that is 17. Next. Without pen and paper question. Now it is saying the average of 5 consecutive number is 18. If the next two numbers are also included, what will be the new average? This is a very basic question. It is a homework for you. Now someone will come and cry, sir, you are not solving tough question. Then try to check what I am doing in this particular class and understand. And if you don't solve this sort of question, you will never ever get a good score in math. You have to do it in your way. I am right here to show you the right path, show you the right approach to doing the questions. But unless you are applying those things, you are practicing those things, you won't get successful. Okay, so do not think about everything will be spoon fed. I am not here to do that. I am here to give you the right approach, get you the right set of questions patterns to get better in these type of questions, in this type of pattern. Okay, next question. Average of 7 consecutive odd number is 27. If the last number is dropped from the list, find the average of the remaining numbers. So what is happening? 7 consecutive odd numbers are same as it is: a minus 3d, a minus 2d, a minus d, a goes on. Yes or no? And you will calculate it. So this is a homework for all of you. Very simple questions. Now this is an interesting question. It is saying the average of 7 consecutive positive integers is 259. If the next 5 odd numbers are included, then what is the new average? Now understand, 7 consecutive numbers, that means, sir, I can write first 7 consecutive numbers as a minus 3 plus a minus 2 plus a minus 1 plus a plus a plus 1 plus a plus 2 plus a plus 3. These are what? These are the consecutive numbers. Divided by 7 will get me what? Average, which is equal to 259. Sir, minus 3 minus plus 3 crossed out, minus 2 plus 2 crossed out, plus 1 minus 1 crossed out. How many a? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7a by 7 is equal to a, that is equal to 259. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, here a is 259, so this will be 259, 260, 261, 262. Yes or no? Yes. So what will be the next 5 consecutive odd numbers? Sir, after 5 it's 262. Next consecutive odd number is equal to 263. Then next 265. Then next 267. Then next 269, then next 271. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, till here all these consecutive numbers average was what? 259. So what is the difference I am getting from all these five numbers? Because I am here trying to calculate the average of the new numbers. Sir, 259, 263, difference plus 4. Here difference plus 6, here difference plus 8, here difference plus 10, here difference plus 12. Yes or no? Yes. What is the sum? 12 plus 8, 20 plus 10, 30 plus 10, 40. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, average was 259 plus 40 was the additional number which will be distributed among the previous 7 plus 5, 12. Sir, that can be written as 259 plus 12 3s are 36, 40, 12 3s are 36, 40, 12 3s are 36. So 259 plus 3.33, that is equal to 262.33. Answer option A. Clear? Very basic to answer. You do not need to remember any formula for this. Next. Average of 17 person is 37 year. The average is increasing by 1 year when 2 new persons included. So what is the average age of new person? Let's say 17 person, average was 37. 2 new persons added. The new average has become increased by 1 means 38. Yes. So these 2 persons average wage is 38, but they bring something more. Because of that, this 17 persons average was also increased by 1. Yes or no? Yes. That means this 17 persons average is increased by 1. So total increase is 17 years. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So 38 was the average age plus 17 was the add-on they gave to these 17 people. That should be divided by 2 because I am taking the average of these two guys. Yes or no? Yes. That can be written as 2 8s are 16 plus 5. That is equal to 46.5. Yes or no? Tell me. 46.5, that means 46 1 by 2 is the average of new persons. Clear? Or you can say it, sir, 38 was one person's averages. So 38 into 2 is equal to 76 plus, sir, 17 was increased by these 17 guys. So it will be 676 plus 17 is equal to 7 6 is 13, 7 plus 1 18 plus 93 divided by 2 will get me 46.5 is the average. Clear? Every way you can solve it. Next. The average of 28 numbers is 110. If we add B each number, then the average will be 128. What I told you, whatever we add, it will be increased in the average. So 128 minus 110 will be my B, that is equal to 18. So 18 has been added. So B value is 18. Next. Average weight of 8 students is 48 kg. If 4 students of average weight 44 kg and 4 students of average weight 58 kg is also added, then what is the average of 16 students? Now let's, you have to be cunning over here. That is what all about. Okay. Now, sir, 48 kg, let's say, is the mean average. Okay. Now, this is for 8 students. Now 44 kg of 4 students added, 58 kg of 4 students added. Yes, yes. Now here let's say how many less number? 48, 44. Sir, 4. For how many students? 4 students. So how many less weight? Sir, 16 kg less weight here. Sir, here what is the add-on weight? Sir, 10 kg per 48, 58, 10 kg for how many students? 4 students. That is total weight add-on 40 kg. Sir, when I am adding total 16 students minus 46 kg deficit coming from here plus 40 kg surplus coming from here. So I can write 48 kg was my average plus 40 minus 16. This is the total I am getting for how many students? Total 16 students. So I can write 48 plus 40 minus 16, that is equal to 24 divided by 16. 4 6 are 24, 4 4 are 16, 4 1.5 is equal to 6. So the answer is equal to 49.5 kg. Answer option A. Clear? Yes or no? Because this is the logic. When I am trying to make the whole average over here, I saw 44 kg 4 students, they are actually 16 kg less than the average. Here 58 kg 4 students, they came and they brought 40 kg surplus than the average weight. So what is the surplus? 24 kg surplus, and that 24 kg will be distributed among all the 16 students to find out the new average. So this is my new average. Clear? Next. Average marks of 13 students is 130, but later it was found that the score of one student was wrongly entered as this was entered 23 instead of 32. So what is the difference? Sir, 9 was the difference. Now this 9 number will be added to all these 13 students and the average will be taken out. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So 9 by 13, that can be written as 0 point. It will be 90. 13 sevens are 91. So 13 7 can't be here. So 13 6 are 78. 78 means 12 will come. Sir, 12 means 39 is 117. So to the average, it will be 130 plus 0.69, that is equal to 130.69. My option A. Within 10 seconds, I solve this question and I'm done with two numbers. Let's move to the next question. Mean height of 30 students was 140. It was later observed that one of the observation was incorrectly copied as 121 centimeter while it was actually 134. Sir, difference 13. 13 difference will be distributed among 30 students. Sir, this can be approximately said as 0.4. So the new average will be 130 plus 0.4, that is equal to option A. Done. Sorry, 140. So it will be 140.4. My bad. Average is 140. So it will be 140.4. Clear? Yes or no? Tell me now. Yes. Next. A student's marks were included incorrectly. 94 instead of 69. So in the previous question it was what? It was less number was added. Original was higher number. But in this question what is happening? Original is less. But whatever is added, that was more. So what is the difference? The difference is 94 minus 69, that is equal to 25. Now this 25 was the difference. Now what is this difference? Due to this error, the average marks of the whole class is increased by 1.25. Now, when we are saying that this was the surplus, this is being added between this many children, we used to get what? We used to get the average. Yes or no? New average. Here same way, 25 is the difference. 1.25 got increased. So this increase in how many students? 25 by 1.25, that is equal to 20. So how many students are there in the class? 20 students. Because of this 20 students, because of this difference, 1.25 was increased from the original average number. Clear? Next. Renu's marks were wrongly entered as 99 in place of 9. Error, 99 minus 9 is 90. Average mark of the class is increased by 2.25. How many students are there? So 90 into 100, because I'm taking out the decimal, divided by 225. 25 9s are 225. 25 4s are 100. 9 10s are 90. 10 into 4 is equal to 40. How many students are there? 40 students are there. Next. Average weight of apples in a basket is 50 kg. 6 more apples with 60 kg are added in the basket if the average weight of the basket is 5 kg, increased by 5 kg, then find the number of apples in the basket originally. Now understand. 50 kg was the average of original numbers. 60 kg was the new average of the original number, new average weight of the 6 apples. When these two were mixed, the new average weight of the basket increased from 50 kg to 55 kg. Yes or no? Yes, sir. That means if I take alligation method, 55 minus 5 is 50 is equal to 5, 60 minus 55 is equal to 5. So the ratio of mango apple is equal to 1:1. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, here 1 is equal to how many apples? 6. So here the 1 will be also 6 apples. So how many apples are there in the basket originally? Sir, 6. Next. Group of 36 students has an average age of 14 years. When the average age of teacher is included, average is rise by 19. That means 14 students, sorry, 36 students, one age average was got increased. So total age increase is 36 years. Plus this as age was brought by the teacher whose average age is now what? 14 plus 1, 15. So 15 plus 36 is equal to what? 51 years. So what is the age of teacher? 51. Because this is the average age of teacher, and this was the age that has been being distributed by everyone else. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So this is how you need to understand the whole fact. Otherwise, it will create a confusion. Now, someone will say, sir, why I am doing 15 plus 16? If you do not want to do that, do one thing. Sir, average present age was 14. Yes or no? How many students are there? 36 students are there. Plus one teacher was there. So how many total? 37 total guys are there. Sir, this average was increased in 37 people because one is been increased in 37 people. So total increase is 37 plus 1 is equal, 37 into 1 is equal to 37 plus 14 average, that is equal to also 51. So in both cases you will get the answer. Clear? Next. There are 7 members in a family. The average age of the members is 16 years. A baby was born in the family, and now what will be the average age of the members in the family after 4 years? Now understand, 7 members are there. Average age was 16. That's all? Yes. Now what is happening, sir? After 4 years, we are discussing the average. After 4 years, we are discussing the average. Sir, after 4 years, the average will become what? 20. For every person, it will be 20. Yes or no? Yes. Now, sir, 24 7 guys, that means 140. Now, a baby of age 4 kg was 4 years was added. So total age is 144 of how many people? 8, because 7 family members plus 1 baby, that is equal to 18 years. Done and dusted. There is nothing in this question. Next. Average score of top 6 batsmen of Indian cricket team in a match is 46. If 7th batsman was included, see, 6 batsmen, average 46. This is batsman, this is average. Now one more was added to it and the average become 50. Yes or no? Yes. That means the difference is 4. This 4 score difference has been increased in 6 batsmen. That means 24 has been added by what? The 7th batsman. Yes or no? Yes. Now again 8th batsman comes. He scores 42 runs. Find the ratio of the average of top 6 and top 8 batsmen. Now top 6 batsmen's average is equal to what? 46 divided by top 8. Now understand this. When the 7th batsman came, average become 50. That means 50 was the average of all these 7, and 8th batsman came with 42. That's what it is all about. Yes. Sir, what is the difference? Sir, difference is 8, but here it is drop in difference. That means minus 8. Sir, 50 was the average, minus 8 number will be taken out of all the 8 guys. That is equal to 50 minus 1, that is equal to 49. So the average of 8 batsmen is equal to what? 49. Clear? Now can we solve it further? No. So what is the ratio? 46 is to 49. Answer option A. Sorted. Next. Average weight of 40 students is 60 kg. When 10 new students join, average weight becomes 64 kg. If the average weight of 5 new students is 72 kg, what is the average weight of 5 remaining students? Now, very easy. 40 students are there. 60 was their average. Now 10 students join. The new average becomes 64. Now this 64 is average for this 10 guys also. Also, whatever the brought, that got increased between for the 40 guys. Yes or no? So what is the increase? Sir, plus 4. Plus 4 in 40 students, that is equal to 160. Here the average age of these 10 guys will be what? Sir, 64 plus 160 by 10, that is equal to 16. So 64 plus 16 is equal to 80. This is the average of these 10 guys. Yes or no? Yes. Now average age was 80. 5 guys came, their average was 72. So what is the drop? Sir, drop was minus 8. So minus 8, this drop has been adjusted in these 5 guys. Yes or no? So what is the total weight adjusted? 5 into 8, that is equal to 40 divided by 5. That is 80 plus 40 by 5, that is equal to 88 is. So 88 kg is the average of the remaining guy. You can do it this way, or what you can do? Sir, at this point I understood that 64 is the average of these 10 guys and they brought 160 more. Sir, 64 into 10 is equal to 640 plus 160. This is the total age weight of all these 10 guys, that is equal to 800. Yes or no? Yes. Out of this 800, 5 guys average weight was 72, that is equal to 360. So 360 is gone. What is remaining? 440 of 5 guys. Average weight is equal to 88. You can do it this way or you can do it this way. Anyway, you will get the answer. Whichever way you, process it quicker, you will get your answer. Next. Person joins at another person's place. Average weight of 4 person is increased by 14 kg when one of whose weight is 55 kg is replaced by another person. What is the weight of the new person? Now understand this. 4 guys are there. Their average was X. Okay. In these 4 guys, one guy was leaving whose weight was 55 kg, and for that same guy, one guy joined. And their average is increased by 14 kg. So logically what it is saying, whoever the guy came, he brought 55 kg plus the additional 14 kg, for all the 4 guys, that is equal to 56. So the total age of that 4th guy who replaces is equal to 111 kg. Answer option B. Simple logic. You do not need anything else over here. You do not need a formula over here. This is common sense, because someone is replacing this 55 kg and he is bringing something more, so that all the 4 persons average weight is getting increased by 14 kg. So that's how you will use the logic. Next. Average weight of 3 men is increased by 4 kg when one of them whose weight is 100 kg is replaced by another man. That means 100 kg plus 4 kg is increased between increase among what? 3 person, that means 12. So the actual age of that new guy is equal to what? 112 kg. Next. The average of 14 numbers is 73.5. If two numbers 60 63 are interchanged, 50 and 70, and x is added to it, then the average is increased by 1.5. Sir, here 1.5 has been increased because of what? The difference between 60 and 58, that is -2, plus difference between 70 63 plus 7, plus difference between whatever x brought on the above 73.5. Yes or no? Basic logic I am saying. Whenever we say that a bigger number came, its surplus is being distributed among 15, and that's how the average got increased. So this is increased above 15 numbers. Sir, this can be written as 7 minus 2 is equal to 5 plus x minus 73.5 is equal to 15. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, 15 into 1.5 is equal to 22.5. So x plus 5 minus 73.5 is equal to minus 68.5 is equal to 22.5. So the value of x is equal to 551. 68 plus 22 is equal to 90 plus 1, 91. Answer option A. Clear? What we did, we saw the increase because of this distribution among the 15 numbers. That's all about the question, and this question can be solved in 20 seconds if you understand this process. That's it. Next. Group of students has an average weight of 42 kg. One student weight 48 kg leaves the group and another student weight 44 kg joins the group. If the new average of weight of the group becomes 41 kg, then how many students are there? Now understand. Average weight was 42 kg. Now average weight become 41.6 kg. Now this 41.6 kg means the difference is equal to what? 0.4 kg. So this 0.4 kg difference comes because of what? If 44 kg students join in place of 48 kg students, that means 4 kg difference was created by average of 4 kg. That means equal to 10 students are there. How many students are there? 10 students. Simple as it is. Next. Frequently asked type. Average of 4 number is 52. Average of first 2 number is thrice of average of the other 2. Let's say sir, A, B, C plus D by 4 is equal to 52. It is saying A plus B by 2 is equal to 3 times C plus D by 2. This is what it is saying. Or if I crossed out both. Or if I crossed out both. I can write, sir, A plus B is equal to 3 plus CD. Simple. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, A plus B is equal to 3C plus D. Or I can say 4C plus D is equal to 52. Divided by 4 is equal to 52. Sir, 4 crossed out, 60. C plus D is equal to 52. Sir, if C plus D is 52, sum of first two number, that means A plus B is equal to 3 into C plus D, that is 52, which is equal to 156. Answer option D. Silly question. Next. Average of 6 positive number is 12.5. First number is 2/3 of the sum of the last 5 numbers. First number is equal to 2/3 of sum of last 5 numbers. Yes or no? Yes. Then average of the last 5 numbers is what? Sir, average of 6 numbers, first number 2, last 5 numbers divided by 6 is equal to 12.5. Yes or no, sir? Yes. Sir, here we know first number is equal to 2 by 3 of last 5 numbers. So I can write 2 by 3 of last 5 numbers plus last 5 number divided by 6 is equal to 12.5. Sir, this sum will get me what? 5 by 3 of last 5 numbers divided by 6 is equal to 12.5. Sir, this can also be written as 5 by 18 of last 5 numbers is equal to 12.5. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Sir, here it is asking about average of last 5 numbers. Sir, this is the last 5 number divided by 5 will get me the average. Yes or no? Sir, last 5 number is equal to 12.5 into 18 by 5. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So here I can write 12.5 into 18 divided by 5 was the last 5 number, divided by 5 is the another number. Sir, 12.5 it can be taken as 125 into 10. Yes or no? Yes. 525 is a 125. 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 2 9s are 18. So what is the sum average of last 5 numbers? Sir, it is 9. I do not need anything else over here. I do not need a formula. Common sense. Next. 4 positive numbers are written in ascending order. 1 by 5 of average of this number is 21 less than largest of these numbers. If the average of first 3 numbers is 12, then which of the number will be the largest, sir? So let's say A, B, C, D are 4 numbers and these are in ascending order. 1 by 5 of this average is D minus 21. This is what saying, and D is the largest number. Yes. Another thing it is saying, average of the first 3 numbers is equal to 12. Or I can say A plus B plus C is equal to 36. So here if I put A plus B plus C is equal to 36 plus D by 5 into 4, 20 is equal to D minus 21. Or I can write 36 plus D is equal to 20D minus 420. Or I can write 19D, because 20D minus D is equal to 19D. 42 plus 36 is equal to 456. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, 19 2s are 38, 7 6, 19 4s are 36. What is the value of D? 24. Done. Sorted. Within 10 to 20 seconds you can figure out this, and within next 15 seconds you can solve this. 30 seconds hardly it will take. Next. Average marks of group of students in an examination is 64. If average marks of 20% of the student is 91 and that of 25% student is 31, then what will be the average marks corrected to the decimal point of the remaining students? Sir, let's say 100 was the total student. Out of 100 student, 20%, that means 20 students average is 91. 25 students average is 31. Yes or no? Yes. It is saying what should be the, and this 100 students average is equal to what? 64. That's all. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Sir, it is saying what should be the average of the remaining students. That means what is the remaining? 20, 25, 45 gone. Now it is a very simple question. We'll go through traditional method. Sir, 64 marks, 100 students. Total number 6400. Done. Sir, 20 students, 91 marks. Total mark 1820. 25 students, 31 marks. 25 into 30 is equal to 750 plus 1, 775. So total mark of this 20 plus 25 students is equal to 9525. So 2595 is the total mark of 45 students. 45 students gone. So how many students are remaining? Sir, 55 students are remaining. Sir, here it will be 0 5 100 gone, 2600. This is equal to 8 34 38,050. 3805 is the total mark of 55 students. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, 5 11 ja 55, 5 7 ja 35, 30 5 6 ja 30, 1 out here. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, 11 6 ja 66, 101, 11 9 ja 97, 2 out here. So it can be say 11 1 something, so on. So the remaining will be what? 69 point something. That is option A. Clear? Next. A library has an average of 265 visitors on Sunday, 130 visitors on other day. Your months and the average number of visitors per day for the month of 30 days beginning with Monday. So your month starts from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 7 days. Again 7 days, again 7 days, continuous for 4 days. So 28 days are gone. Then here again comes Monday, Tuesday. That's how what will be done. That's how your total number of 30 days of a month will be gone. That means how many Sundays will be there? Only 4 Sundays will be there. So 4 Sunday into 265 visitors plus 130 visitors on the other day, that is equal to 26. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Divided by 30 will get me what? Average number of visitors. Clear? Now we can find the answer. Next. So this is an interesting question. It is saying average of 22 number is 37.5. Average of first 12 number is 40.6. Average of last 12 number is 35.4. 11th and 12 numbers are excluded. Then what is the average? Sir, 22 numbers, 37.5 is the average. We'll go through the traditional method because that will be the quickest way to solve it. 37.5 into 2 is equal to 75. 37.5 into 20 is equal to 750. 750 plus 75 is equal to what? 825. So this is the total. Now 12 numbers, average 40.6. So the total is equal to what? 12 into 40 is equal to 480 plus 7.2, that is equal to 487.2. Now last 12 numbers, average 35.4. Total is equal to 12 3 are 360, 12 5 60, 12 into 4 is equal to 4.8. That is equal to 4 to 4.8. Yes or no? Yes. Now this total will get me what? This total will get me 487.2, 4 to 4.8, 0 7 4 1 plus 1 2, 1 out here, 8 to 10 plus 1, 1 out here, 4 plus 8 9. So 912 is the total of 1 to 22, but 11 and 12 are repeated both here. So if I take out 8 to 5 out of it, I will get only 11th and 12th. That is equal to what? 7, 10 to 8. 87 will be the value of what? 11 and 12. Now it is saying if I exclude these two, what is the average? That means 8 to 5 minus 87 divided by 20. That is the average. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, 8, this will be 11 into 3, this will be 7 divided by 70. 2 3s are 6, 1 to 2 6 are 12, 1 8 2 9s are 18. So this is equal to 36.9. So the average is 36.9, option A. Clear? Average of 12 numbers is 47. The average of first 5 number is 45. And average of next 4 number is 52. If the 10th number is 10 less than the 11th number and is 5 more than the 12th number, then what is the average value of 11th or 12th? See, these are the questions that will come repeatedly in your CGL examination. Now understand this. 12 number, average 47. Total is equal to 12 4s are 48 plus 12 7s are 84. That is equal to 564. Done. 5 numbers, average 45. Total gone 225. Average of next 4 numbers, that means 6 7 8 9, 4 numbers, average 52. That is equal to 208. Done. Total how much? Sir, 433. Out of 564, 433 gone. What is remaining? 3 1 1. 131 is the total for what? 11, 10, 11 and 12. This is total of what? 10, 11th and 12th number. Yes. Now what it is saying, 10th number is 10 less than the 11th number and 5 more than the 12th number. Yes or no? Yes. And it is asking what is the average of 11th and 12th number. Sir, 11th number can also be said as 10th number plus 10. 12th number can be said as 10th number minus 5. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Sir, here in place of 10, I will keep it as 10. 11th number, I will write 10th number plus 10. 12th number, I will write 10th number minus 5. So this is 3 times 10th number plus 5 is equal to 131, or I can write 3 times 10th number is equal to 131 minus 5 is equal to 126. 3 4s are 12, 6, 3 2s are 6. So 10th number is 42. So 131 minus 42 will get me what? 11th and 12th number divided by 2 will get me its average. 131 minus 42 is equal to 9. 51, 8 divided by 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8. 0.5 is the average. So answer is option B. Clear? Yes or no? Yes. Next. This sort of question will be asked frequently. So be ready. Average of 11 numbers is 56. Average of first 3 numbers is 52. Next 5 number is 60. Same question. It's a homework. Inning based question. Team India scored runs in first 30 overs in an ODI match at an average of 5.6 runs per over. What is the required runs per over in the remaining 20 overs so that the team will score 320? Sir, 5.6 for 30 overs is equal to 0. Will take out the decimal. 56 into 3 is equal to 168. Done. Target 320. 168 gone. What is remaining? Sir, 270, 50, 220, 152 is required. That to be completed in 20 years. That 20 overs, that is equal to 2 7s are 14. 1 to 2 6 are 12 divided by 10. That is equal to 7.6 runs per over. Very, very simple. Next. The average score of top 6 batsmen of Indian cricket team in a match is 46. If the 7th batsman is included, I think we have solved this. This will be 46 is to 49. Sachin's batting average for 50 innings is 60 runs. Perfect. His highest score exceeds his lowest score by 184. Okay. If 2 innings are excluded, the average of the remaining 48 innings is 58. The lowest score made by Sachin in his innings. Now understand. Average of 50 innings is 60 runs. So total how much? 50 into 60, that is equal to 3000 runs he had made. Highest score and his lowest score. His highest score exceed his lowest score. Let's say his highest score is Z. His lowest score is 8. Is equal to 184. Clear. If these 2 innings are excluded, if this 184 is excluded, average run of 48 innings is 58. That means that multiplication will be the total 48, 58, 8 8 is 64, 6 out here, 8 4 is 32, 5 8 40, 40 32 72 plus 6, 78, 7 out here, 4 5 is 20 plus 7, 227. So what is the total run in all these 48 matches? 2784. So what is the difference? Difference is equal to 690, 100, 800, 216. That means Z plus A is equal to 216. Z minus A is equal to 184. If I add both, A will crossed out. 2Z is equal to 0, 819 plus 10, 0, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So Z, the highest run is equal to 200. If highest is 200, lowest will be what? 200 minus lowest is 184. That is equal to 16. Clear? Next. The batting average of 30 innings of a cricket player is 40. So his score exceed his lowest score. Same question. It will be a practice question. Homework. Miscellaneous question. Person spent 15 each on their breakfast. Okay. The 10th person spent 9 more than the average expenditure of all of them. The total amount spent by all of them is, I think this will be 9 persons. Okay. So this will be 9 persons spent 135. 10th person spent 9. So the total is equal to 144. I think this should be the question. The average score in the mathematics of 90 students of section A and section B is 49. The number of students in section A is 25 more than the number of students in section B. Okay. While the average score of the students of section B is 20 more than the average score of section A. What is the average? A very, very good question. Okay, now understand this. Average score in mathematics of 90 students. So section A plus section B, how many students? 90 students. Average score 49. Number of students in section A is 25% more than that of section B. That means A by B is equal to 5 by 4. If 5 students are in A, in B it will be 4 students, yes or no? So the total is 9. So 9 is equal to 90. So section A has 50 students, section B has 40 students. Basic done? Yes. It is saying average score of students in section B is 20% more than that of section A. That means if in section A students score 5 number, in section B those students are scoring 6 numbers. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, sir. And this average is equal to 449. Clear? Yes. Sir, 50 students 5x, let's say their score. 40 students 6x their score. Total score is 250x plus 240x, that is equal to 490x. And this is equal to 90 students, average number 49. This will be 490x. Okay, so 49 gone, 0 0 crossed out, so x is 9. So average of section A, that is 5x, 5 into 9 is equal to 45. So the average score of section A is equal to 45. Answer. Clear? Next. Average height of certain number of students in a group is 15.5, 155.6x, 6 centimeter. 12 students having an average height of 150.5 centimeter join the group, and 7 students having an average height of 115 centimeter leave the group. What is the average height of the students in the group will decrease by 34 millimeter. What is the number of students? It is a basic question. You have to do it as an homework. Nothing over here. Simple calculation. I have solved this type of question. So that's it, guys. This is all about average. I have covered each and every types of question with all labels. You have to practice it twice before the next class. See you tomorrow sharp 10:30 a.m. with time and work chapter. Okay, see you in the next class.